Hello! Welcome to another video. I have no clue what day it is. I think it's the 13th. Possibly. Who knows? Anyway, so it's about like 2 o'clock. I've spent the entire morning, I ended up waking up on 10 on accident, writing, because I just hit 70k words, which is awesome. Means I'm almost done with draft 2. But y'all aren't here to hear me talk about my writing, so if you want to, go check out my other videos on Project Time, my new story, and my original work in progress, debut novel, whatever, Project.Fate. But anyway, today I have these 2 books I'm currently reading. If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nolan, and then The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. And I thought I would just dedicate this afternoon to reading. I have something at like 6, so it's not gonna be the entire afternoon. But yeah, so I am about to go outside, and I think I'm actually gonna start with If Only I Told Her, because I really want to get this done soon. Because I mean, I like it, but it's just this is a book I would read in like 3 days, but it's taking longer because I'm annotating it, which has been fun. I'm enjoying it, annotating it, and it's like getting good now. Because it was kind of slow in the beginning, but yeah. So I think I'm about to go outside because it's beautiful fall weather. The leaves are still green though, but it's okay. So I think I'm gonna go outside for a while, and I'm gonna annotate and read. So yeah. So let's see, what page did I make it to? I made it to page 173. And I think I started at 130. So I read about like 60 pages, which I read for an hour and a half. And usually in an hour and a half, I can read 100 to 150 without annotating. But that's okay. So I was able to get through the first kind of part in the book because it's a 2 POV book, where the it's like a first part is one POV, second part is another POV, so I was glad to get through that first POV, and then once I started the second POV, I just started sliding through because I got into the zone, and I just didn't want to get out of the zone by annotating, so I gave myself like a break, and I didn't make myself annotate as much. Okay, that looks slightly better. But anyway, so yeah, so I spent an hour and 30 reading this. So it's about, actually just close to like 3:40 right now. But before I start reading The Goldfinch, because I'm getting kind of tired, a little tired. My nose is kind of like you know when it's cold outside and your nose gets kind of like, I don't know the word for it, but like it's being a little weird. And when I start The Goldfinch, I think I'm just gonna read in my bed, because I have like kind of tucked away and kind of cutesy. I need to fix my pillow though, but yeah, so I'm liking this book so far. When I first started reading this, some of the things the main character, Finn, would think, I was like, what? Like, I'm all for a morally great character, but what? And now, I don't know, and also it took a little minute for the plot to start because there's a lot of backstory in the beginning. And so now that the plot started, and then, oh my god, these first few pages, whatever, and like scenes of the second POV are absolutely heart-wrenching because it's a sad book. And I'll spoil, I mean, it's not that much of a spoiler, but there is a death scene, and I read the death scene, I'm like, oh, that's sad. Like, that's not, like, painful. It's like, I'm not crying. And then I started reading the second POV with this character, grieving, and I'm, like, crying. Like, I was so close to crying, and I usually don't cry over books. I'll cry in movies, but, like, books, just, it's a little bit harder for me to cry. Almost started crying, which is crazy. But yeah, so this is technically the second book. This is technically the sequel, to If He Had Been With Me, but I didn't realize this was a sequel until after I got it. But they're also, like, I don't know, it's the same story being told through different POVs, because this is through, like, his POV, and then his friend's POV, and the others was from, the, like, female love interest POV. But yeah, I think I will probably eventually sometime, not right after this, read her POV, If He Had Been With Me, because I do like her character, from the bits I've seen her in this. But yeah, so before I start the Goldfinch, which is, I went on a little side tangent, or not start, but I start reading it, I think I'm going to watch some Gilmore Girls for a little bit, because one, it was really nice outside and put me in a very fall mood, so I want to watch Gilmore Girls, and two, just so I don't know, make my brain go crazy, and give it, like, a little bit of break, because, I don't know, like, yeah, my brain's already, like, starting to, like, die out. I'm still on my break. It's barely woken up. And you can see that in some of my annotations. Yeah, I ended up, for this past, that light is glaring too much. Anyway, but especially for this past session, like, I was writing a ton, when I did end up, like, yeah, like, cause I don't know, like, I do like, so all of my tabbed, like, parts are mostly either quote or just, like, things I've written a bunch on, or I really like what I wrote, like, yeah. So I've been writing a lot on this, but that's okay. So yeah, my brain's getting a little bit fried, but it's okay. Luckily with the Goldfinch, I don't annotate that, because one, it's massive, and two, it's like kind of a family copy, so I don't want to, like, go do that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna watch some Gilmore Girls for a little bit, and then I will start reading the Goldfinch. Okay, it's actually like 4:40 now. I spent a little bit longer than I wanted to watching Gilmore Girls, and then I just found out that I actually have to be somewhere at 5:30, not 6, which means I'm leaving at 5, which means I'm gonna quickly get ready, and then I think I'm gonna bring my book, because I got a little bit of time before I have to actually kind of start working. I don't know. I can't get much as time as I wanted to reading the Goldfinch. I might just read later tonight, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I'm actually gonna do. I think if I get back at 8, if I eat dinner, get dressed, and like all that, I'll have and take a shower and everything. I'll be at 9 when I'm hopefully done. And if I go to bed at 10, that'll be good enough for me, and gives me about an hour to read the Goldfinch. Which just a little bit less than I got to read if only I had told her. I think that I can never remember the title. But anyway, So yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So quickly, I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm gonna be out for a while, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do my night routine, and I'm gonna read. So let's go. It's actually about 9:30 right now. I ended up getting a little sidetracked. Anyway, but I have Goldfinch here, and I think I was able to read for a little bit before I left. I'm just gonna continue to read for about 30 minutes to an hour before I go to bed. So, yeah. Right now, I think, where is my tiny bookmark? Ooh, it just fell out. But yeah, I'm about like 147 out of like 700 pages. But yeah, so it's like massive in length and then pages, but it's okay. It's a good book so far. I've talked about it a little bit in some other vlogs, but I've seen the movie. I love the movie. I've seen the movie multiple times, and will definitely be rewatching it soon whenever I finish this, which is hopefully soon. And yeah, I didn't realize we had a copy. I was like watching the movie, and I saw it. I was like, oh. But I'm definitely very excited that I have the copy. I've been liking it so far. So this is my first work by Donna Tartt, but I definitely think I am going to be reading The Secret History, which I believe I'm like 89% sure that Secret History is also by her. But I will definitely be trying to, like, in the future, read that work too. I've heard good things about it, and I like her work so far. Her prose is a lot more simple than I thought it would be. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I've been reading a lot, like, simple prose book. Like, I read The Good Omens, which was incredibly simple prose. No offense, like, awesome books. I'm just, like, talking about my observations. I mean, you don't have to have purple prose. You don't have to. You shouldn't have purple prose, actually. Don't have purple prose. But you don't have to have extravagant, luscious prose. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just like, oh, interesting. I'm noticing these things. But yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to finish this, crossing my fingers, by the end of October, but I have no clue how that's gonna happen because I'm busy with like writing, school, work, all of that. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna read and then I'll probably check in with y'all when I'm about to go to bed. So, bye. It is about almost 10 o'clock. And I made it to about 160. So I read a good amount. I'm pretty proud of what I read. I'm making a dent in the book. And I'm actually happy, but I am exhausted. And I wish I could read more, but I'm about to pass out and I got school tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon, and tell me if you like more of this like reading vlog, because I do a lot of writing stuff, but I've also been really trying to get more into reading because I've always been a big reader. Like, I don't know, I was just really pushed as a kid to be a reader, but like as I've grown up, I just haven't read as much. And especially this year, I didn't really start reading until like July. And then like August, I read like 10. I can't remember, like 10 or so books. It was like a good amount in August. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, and I hope to see y'all again. I should have a weekly vlog coming up for October week 3, because oh my god, it's already almost like the 3rd week in October. Crazy. But anyway, so I will see y'all later. Bye.